just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one is in the dirt. And now 3-0. Check swing on the 3-0. Look down to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. The 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground right side. Walker steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Trey Turner.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Kyle Schwarber stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, bases empty. Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next pitch misses outside, ball 2. Gets him to chase after that one.
Got away with that one, left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
2 outs, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Altuve handles it over to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Now here come the Astros, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. That one almost got him. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Jake Myers in now, takes ball one off the plate. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Schwarber ranges back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And they get Altuve for the out. Third out. Nothing doing there for Houston. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Dyken Park. And here is Nick Castellanos. Valdez, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Valdez back to work. That one misses. Ball one. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fouled off left side. And now 2-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, catcher JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Really strong hitting performance recently, batting over 300 so far this month. Gill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing. Back-to-back singles, got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now a chance for number 4. Nice curveball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Altuve, to Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Ball one there.
1-0.
Two outs with a runner at third. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. That ends the frame. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, here's the rookie right fielder, Cam Smith.
Right fielder, number 11.
Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now it's Christian Walker. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Smith leads off second with nobody out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Realmuto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Vic Caratini at the plate. This one in the dirt. Up the middle, Sosa. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Cooper
Hummel up next for the Astros. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0. Nope.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That one missed. Now 3-0. Mauricio Dubon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Right down the chute, and the count is 3-1. 1 2 On the ground to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Back here in Houston, and stepping in is the speedy Buddy Kennedy, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Hey!
That one lifted to left. Dubon puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one way inside. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Another 1-2. That's inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
One down, base is empty. And look out.
Perfect.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Right back to him on the mound.
Got him.
Turner is out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Rojas on third with 2 out. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The 2-2 on the way. That's a little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Luis.
Here's Luis Guillorme. There's the strike. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Pena in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering is downstairs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, center fielder
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Doubled his first time up. Suarez keeping him close.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Billy.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. There's a swing and a drive, raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Start of the 4th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
just
Outside, that's a
missed.
ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one.
Right
Don't want to
fielder,
wake a team
Nick
up with the free
Castellanos.
pass.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here comes Real Muto. A single his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that
That's a
misses. And that's ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one is inside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one down the line. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Now batting, number 4.
Here's the Phillies DH. 0 for 1 so far. That is upstairs for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. And it's 3-0. Edmundo Sosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Helpful.
3-2 now. The other way, and that's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with 1 away.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Bottom of the 4th, now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog. Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. That one the other way. Sosa to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, number 11.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Doubled in his first AB. Swinging a foul straight back. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next
That's a
pitch is
ball.
downstairs. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Smith stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Suarez throws to first, and he's back in safely. That's off the mark, and 1-1.
1-1.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Cooper Hummel.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's in there, and it's 3-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Okay.
Goes down looking. 2 left for the Astros. Still no score. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Valdez back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Kennedy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That misses. Going to count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here is Johan Rojas. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2. Ripped to right. Base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner digs in now. Inside. 1-0. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, one away. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. This one's out of here. Into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down, and now it's Alec Bohm. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Check swing called strike. No balls, two strikes. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Brown getting loose out there. Iden getting loose as well. Right side. Altuve tosses to first. Two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for the Astros,
Mauricio
right
Dubon.
fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Close
Nope,
one.
that's a ball.
Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Two now. And that skips in the dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
batting,
pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Luis Guillorme now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Pena.
First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Myers.
Next to hit, Jake Myers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Has grounded out a couple of times. And downstairs. Next pitch is outside. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. 2-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Phillies 3 and the Astros nothing.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back, and they make a
Astros.
change to start the sixth.
Number
The new
58.
pitcher, Hunter Brown.
Hunter
Just trying to keep this one close
Brown.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's JT
Leading off for the
Realmuto.
Phillies,
He's 2 for
catcher,
2.
JT
It's
Realmuto.
interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one hit to right. Smith sizes this one up, makes the catch. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
Now batting,
gear and
number
go a long
4.
way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move.
Oh, nice stop on a slide, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two down, bases empty, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Very high with that one. Ball one. Just
That's ball
missed.
2.
Activity in the bullpen for
2-0.
Houston. Caleb Ort up and throwing. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now the right fielder, Cam Smith. That's in there. 0-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that
strike.
0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself.
He's out.
One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And
No,
another ball.
inside.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this
One strike.
one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The other way, Sosa. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Victor Caratini. Up the middle, Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Back here in Houston, and now Buddy Kennedy.
Baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And a foul ball. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Johan Rojas.
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
This one high in the air to left center. Myers on the move to the gap. Makes the grab for the second out.
Every day during batting practice,
Now
these
batting,
outfielders get
shortstop,
about
Trey
10
Turner.
minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Turner at the plate and takes high there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Guillorme to first. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Dyken Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Cooper Hummel.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Next offering is down low. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be
Now
tricky.
batting,
They're routine,
left
but that
fielder,
doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play
Mauricio
right there.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Ranger Suarez will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
Matt
Philadelphia.
Strom on the pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
25.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Strom.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And that's down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball,
Nope,
left
that's
side, and foul ball. Foul tip, and he hangs on for strike 3.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Luis Guillorme digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first offering is not close. Ground ball to the right side. Kennedy takes it to the bag, and the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Houston, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Brown, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Snags it on the run. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Castellanos stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning of relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Way high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, number 56. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 56.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jordan Romano, the closer, is getting loose. Next offering is in the dirt. And that is out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just as simple, throw the ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Myers. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's one over to first, but it's offline.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it's going to be Jose Altuve. A little bit low, and it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The tying run at the plate.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Christian Walker.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one in there across the letters. Tying run at the plate and fouled off. And that's a base hit. Altuve headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Now here is Victor Caratini. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
So now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one outside. Now 2-2.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Booth. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 56 is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Jordan Romano.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
There comes the pinch hitter for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Shea Whitcomb.
Shea Whitcomb.
And there's a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs. Hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Kyle Schwarber in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that chops in for a strike. Packed house here at Dyken Park. That one close, ruled a ball. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Kicks and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Line drive and a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
To third, to second, Altuve, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground, out to short. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Now at the plate, Jake Myers. Outside. And that is ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Pena on at first. Nobody out. Step off, throw to first. Tag, and he's picked off. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Out. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto. And foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out to short. Turner whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Valdez back to work. Valdez, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
2 strikes.
And misses inside. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So here's the Phillies DH. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And that's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Buddy Kennedy. Missed inside with the curve. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count 1-1. And a ground ball to first. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Cam Smith.
Number 11.
First offering, and it just misses. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Jump throw. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. Fouled off. He was late. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking. So the lineup flips over. And now Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. Strike 1. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's in for a strike. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Step off throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Cooper Hummel.
Cooper Hummel.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
That's out.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Sosa tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Fouled off left side. In the air on the infield. Bohm has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Here's Luis Guillorme.
Ninth, third baseman, Luis Guillorme.
That catches the corner.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a ball line to center. And that gets down for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Inside, almost got him. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
No, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. And that one fouled off. Guillorme over at second. Pena at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's outside. Swing and a miss struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Dyken Park, on to the 4th. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting,
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fourth inning underway. No score. That's outside. And it's 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Smith makes the play. 2 away now. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Houston, digging in, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Number 11.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cam Smith. And that is out of play. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball almost got him there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Down and in, moved his feet.
Full count.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian
Walker up next for the Astros. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Now 1-1.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
Checks over to first, back safely.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times. And he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Chop to the right side. Fires to first in time. Vic Caratini at the plate. Grounded out his first time.
Victor Caratini.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Laser, base hit. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now it's the DH, number 4.
Number 4.
Valdez back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Stays alive. 3-2. Got him swinging. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. And he's already singled in this game. Sosa, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. 1 down, Phillies down a run. And that one hammered back there. And how about that? It's off the light pole. An electric shot. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. It's 1-1. Now here is Buddy Kennedy. Just missed.
Outside.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, now the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That's to third. Boom. Zips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Luis Guillorme. A single his first time. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch is inside. 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas hauls it in, 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And it's fouled away. on the ground.
No,
and it goes
foul ball.
just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set for the top of the sixth. Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
And the first pitch
that's
misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
Just missed.
I got 3-0.
That one finds the corner. And now 3 balls and a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That's a little bit low. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2.
Alec Bohm.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Nick Castellanos. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Sliced hard, but foul. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Handles, throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a 1-1.
Hey.
And that just misses.
2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting,
Cam Smith
number
up next
11.
for the Astros. There's the strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here at Dyken Park, JT Realmuto steps in. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of...
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Hunter Brown.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now, number 4, Pena. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. That one outside. 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped left field. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And digging in for Philadelphia, Buddy Kennedy.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Some high G's for strike. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball inside.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just,
here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Caratini now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch misses. trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. So the tying run at second. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is downstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So now the Astros designated hitter, Cooper Hummel. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A two-run blast. It's 3-2. One down. Here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. One down, base is empty.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Still only one out here in the inning. That to right. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. So next up for Houston, Luis Guillorme.
Third baseman, Luis Guillorme.
And the slider just misses.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Steven Okert.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error.